Beautiful. Imagine being able to have this beautiful accessory, which is what we call our color-changing shimmering chandelier. Now, we have offered this a number of years, and you saw that blue and white banner just go up. It's a customer pick. We love it. Look at the lights, look at the color. Now, here's the beautiful part about this. You saw it indoors, but look at how magnificent it looks in just the daylight, even without the lights. Now, no electrician required. Look at the different shapes of the facets, everything from the marquise to the round to the square. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's only $39.95. If you own it, call us. You've made this a customer pick, Chad. Final quantities of the year. We do include, I want you to see, here's a little secret to this. Let's see if I can take this off for a moment, because I just want you to see early on. So we include 3 AAA batteries. And so they'll go right, I don't know if you can see at the top, they're gonna show you, they'll go right here in the top. And that will give that color changing light show. And so all you do, there's a little hook right here at the top. Anywhere you wanna place it, Chad. Outside, under your covered patio, or if it's a beautiful day, maybe connect this with a little fish wire underneath a tree. Inside a bedroom, that would be beautiful, but wow, Chad. I can see
It's
why
gorgeous.
this, I mean, this is, it's really gorgeous, it's elegant. Lighting, as you know, can be very expensive. Here is a way for you to be able to add that dose of elegance effortlessly and at an amazing value.
Yeah, I am fortunate enough to be able to present all the chandeliers here at the network. What a treat for me to be able to do that. And because I've been doing that for so many years, I've read every interior design magazine. I've taken classes on interior design. And the trick to all of it is lighting, okay? That's the trick. So that if you can pick up a chandelier in any form, whether it's this one or another one, that's the way to transform your home. And this one in particular is a favorite place in my heart because it's indoors or outdoors, okay? And when we talk about outdoors, it has a higher quality material. So it's not delicate. You don't have to worry about this. If the wind blows and it tips over, you don't have anything to worry about. You might think, oh, it might all get tangled. You don't have to worry about that. It goes straight just like this because it comes to you fully assembled. I'll say it again, fully assembled, nothing to do. You're good to go. The batteries are included for you, and those are just powering the 2 LED globes on the center. That's all they're powering. So after your first set that's included in those batteries, if you never want to replace the batteries again, don't worry about it. It's going to shine and shimmer when the sunlight hits it, like you never even noticed that you had batteries to begin with. And if you're looking at your screen right now, and this is something we've been calling out lately, if you're looking at your screen, you're thinking like, that looks just like the one I bought a couple years ago. Just like the one I bought last year. My friends, you are correct. So if you're one of the people who wrote a review saying we were sold out, you wanted a second or a third to balance that design you were doing, now's your chance. We've just made a couple of upgrades, Marlo, that I do want to point out. That battery pack is one of those upgrades. It's a twist top lid now, no more little screws. So you just twist this little top off and you get the cap, and it has a little silicone ring. No more little screws, which means no more little screwdriver to get that cap off to change the batteries. And then it does have a smart timer built in, so it stays on for 4 hours, and then it goes off for 20. So the time you flip it on the first time, it will stay on for a 4-hour window, automatically go off, and then the next night and every night thereafter, it comes on for that same 4-hour window without you having to do anything. But as it shimmers and shines during the daylight, and as it glistens at night with these 2 LED globes that shine from the inside out, they color more. That's why it's called a color changing. They go through a bunch of different colors. You're never going to have to worry about this. It doesn't get tangled because of the springs around the edges. The springs hold everything into place. But Marlo, 52 different strands of those reflective squares and blue turquoise shells. I mean, I don't think we have a prettier item in our entire Aitchison selection, especially not at this price point.
No, the way that those little beautiful square, it almost little shapes, they reflect light so beautifully, it reminds you of a diamond. And I'm moving these with my hand, but imagine when the wind blows and how it will just beautiful sparkle, almost like a diamond, and reflect the light. It's really amazing that this can deliver this much beauty in any space, and especially outside, right? We never, certainly you can get chandeliers for the inside of your home if you're willing to spend, you know, quite a pretty penny. But I love the idea that this can move into any space that you love. It's very affordable. You've got the color changing light. I mean, just look at that. They're gonna bring the lights up in the studio. I wanna hear from you if you wanna own this. I do wanna let you know, this is the final quantities of the year. Once this quantity sells out, that is gonna be it for the rest of the year. We won't be able to bring this back for a good little while. And Chad, as you know, the holidays are all about the razzle dazzle, right? It's when we're gonna wear our sequins and our glitter, and we're putting out all the ornaments and decorating the holiday tree. And so this is going to just, I think, work so beautifully for the season that we're in. As I take a closer look at this, I want you to see that it almost mimics like a little bit of a seashell design. Can you see that? Here on the side? So really pretty. It's like a light shade of blue, which is so universal. Chad, do you happen to have the measurement on this? I was looking for my card.
About 2 feet. Yeah,
nice.
It's about 2 feet long. About 2 feet long, I believe, about 10 inches in diameter. It has a lot more depth in visual than it actually does in person. So you don't need a lot of space. If you're somebody who lives in a small space, this is perfect for you because it looks deeper and thicker and richer than it actually is. And that's the illusion that we're trying to create here. That's why chandeliers were created, to create that illusion of a large light fixture that fills up that space but doesn't take up the room that's needed.
Beautiful.
And in the video, I mean, you see one, Marlo has a single one, and I have a single one, but the pictures I get on my Facebook and Instagram from the viewers and the customers who have picked this up, and they usually have 2 or 3 above a dining table, above a picnic table, outside on your balcony or your lanai or your porch. You can hang this out there anywhere where you would hang a potted plant, anywhere where you would hang a light fixture. You can hang this, and only weighs a couple of pounds, from a nail, from a hook. You can use some, Bella Hal alien tape if you actually wanted to. But the little reflective squares and the turquoise shells are done strategically on purpose. First off, they're hand created by the chandelier. Okay, they're hand put on here. Very intricate process. But those 2 pieces, reflective squares and blue turquoise, they match any decor. So they're going to take on the surroundings. So don't worry about if this is going to match my pillows or my blanket. Yes, it absolutely will. That's why we decorate with mirrors and shiny surfaces. That's why we do that. And then everything else just sort of blends. And when it shines and shimmers, it's like an illusion. And as I pull back the first layer, because this is a 2-tier chandelier, there's another layer underneath. And as I pull back that layer, that's when you can see the inside, and that's when those 2 LED globes really come to life. But Marlo, the 2-tier design with the springs around the edges, that's what's going to stop it from getting tangled or falling all to one side. Because without these springs, all these strands would just fall to one side, and then you'd have to untangle it, be a mess. No, we've thought of it all. Georgia Brown, who brings this to us, GB stands for Georgia Brown Home and Garden. She's thought of everything. She's a brilliant woman, woman-owned business, and I support everything she does because the thought that she puts into each and every item we bring here to HSN blows my mind at the detail to make sure that it is fully assembled, nothing to assemble out of the box. She's including for us the 3 AAA batteries, so we don't have to purchase anything further. The LED globes on the inside color morph, so we don't have to choose which color. It gives us that nice ambiance. And then Marlo, to have something that's indoor or outdoor makes the possibilities of where to put this absolutely limitless. All you have to do is hang it up and you're good to go.
Well, don't miss it. If you haven't already placed your order, 599977 is the item number. I love it. I think it's really beautiful. Gosh, if you're artistic or creative, I mean, the sky's you're limited only by your imagination of what you're gonna be able to create with this. And especially to your point, Chad, if you're buying more than one, you can make the most magnificent lighting piece with this. That looks like, I mean, you know this, there are lighting fixtures that cost tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah.
This is, I mean, look at that. Beautiful on your porch. Maybe you just have a small little screened in area, outdoors. Look at that. Seaside, it would be gorgeous. I think what's so wonderful about this is that you can have that elegance, that elevated look. Oftentimes when it's outside, we just have kind of a low bar set, right? If you're outside, it's just gonna kind of be casual. This is anything but. I love that you set it and you forget it. There's nothing that you have to do. There's no maintenance involved because there is a timer. Day and night, with or without the light, it will look beautiful. It will set the mood. If you are entertaining, it's going to be beautiful. The weight on this is nice. It's not terribly heavy. You don't need to wire anything. You don't need any electricity.